We've all been watching horror movies about haunted houses since childhood, but do you know that there are real-life haunted houses with creepy stories that are just as terrifying? Imagine stepping into a house that has witnessed the unimaginable, where every creak in the floorboards or gust of wind feels like something unseen is lurking in the shadows. Today, we're diving into the top 8 most haunted houses in the world, each with a terrifying tale that will send shivers down your spine. These eerie locations are filled with ghost sightings, chilling experiences, and stories that will make you think twice about the places you consider safe. Let's dive in. 1. The Sallie House, Kansas, USA. Located in Atchison, Kansas, the Sallie House is a notorious haunt that has become a staple in paranormal circles. The house, built in the 1800s, was once home to a local doctor who treated patients in his office there. However, the tragedy of young Sally, who died during an emergency surgery, has left an indelible mark on the house's legacy. Sally's spirit, many believe, is still trapped in the house, causing strange happenings. Guests have reported cold spots, flickering lights, and even physical attacks. What makes this haunting so chilling is the tale of the young girl's last moments. Sally's spirit is said to be restless, especially after her life was cut short due to a botched procedure. In 1993, when a couple moved into the house, they began experiencing bizarre and frightening occurrences, including mysterious attacks and objects moving on their own. The terror culminated in an overwhelming sense of fear, with one of the homeowners even being scratched by an unseen force. The haunting has led to some seriously chilling encounters for anyone brave enough to stay overnight. But be warned, anyone wishing to stay in this house must sign a waiver to take responsibility for any injuries sustained. This house remains one of the most terrifying places to visit, and the mystery of Sally's spirit continues to intrigue paranormal enthusiasts to this day. 2. Chateau de Brezac, France. Chateau de Brezac is a 7-story castle in Maine-et-Loire, France, originally constructed in the 11th century. Although it may look beautiful from the outside, this grand building harbors dark and gruesome stories. The most notorious of all is the ghostly presence of the Green Lady. Legend says she was the illegitimate daughter of King Charles II, murdered by her jealous husband after discovering her affair. The Green Lady is said to haunt the chapel and nearby rooms, dressed in a green gown and veil, her eyes and mouth missing. Visitors often report hearing her eerie cries echoing through the castle during quiet nights. Ghost hunters and thrill seekers have flocked to this haunted site, hoping to capture evidence of the spectral inhabitants who still roam the castle. The beauty of the chateau only adds to its unsettling atmosphere. 3. The Haunting of Haunton Castle, United Kingdom. Located in the heart of the English countryside, Haunton Castle has long been known for its eerie atmosphere and ghostly legends. First built in the 13th century, the castle has had a long and turbulent history, with numerous tales of murder, betrayal, and intrigue. One of the most famous legends is that of Lady Margaret, whose tragic fate has led to her haunting the castle to this day. Lady Margaret was murdered by her jealous husband after he caught her having an affair. She was said to have been locked in a tower, left to die a slow and agonizing death. Her spirit is often seen wandering the halls, searching for revenge. Visitors claim to have heard her footsteps echoing in the silent corridors and witnessed her ghostly figure standing near the castle's tower. The haunting continues to intrigue anyone brave enough to visit. 4. The Myrtles Plantation, Louisiana, USA. Built in 1796 in St. Francisville, Louisiana, the Myrtles Plantation is famous for being one of the most haunted places in the United States. Known as the most haunted house in America, this plantation is rumored to be built on top of a Native American burial ground, which is said to have contributed to its paranormal activity. The plantation's chilling history includes numerous deaths, many of which remain unexplained. One of the most infamous stories associated with the plantation is that of a former slave named Chloe. She is said to have been poisoned by her mistress after a botched attempt to gain favor with the family. According to legend, Chloe's spirit still haunts the plantation, and visitors have reported seeing her ghostly figure drifting through the property's halls. In addition to Chloe's spirit, guests have reported hearing strange noises, feeling an overwhelming sense of dread, and witnessing objects moving on their own. 5. The Haunted House in Singapore, Singapore. One of the lesser-known haunted locations is the Haunted House in Singapore. This old colonial-style house, which dates back to the 19th century, has long been rumored to house restless spirits. Originally a military compound, the house has seen many dark moments during World War II, with soldiers and civilians losing their lives under mysterious circumstances. The house's haunting began shortly after the war when local villagers reported strange occurrences, flickering lights, eerie sounds, and shadowy figures wandering the halls. One of the most terrifying encounters involved a group of soldiers who were reportedly attacked by an unseen force while investigating the house at night. Their accounts describe being chased by a figure that seemed to vanish into thin air, leaving them with a deep sense of terror. 6. The Bell Witch Cave, Tennessee, USA. The Bell Witch Cave in Adams, Tennessee, is one of the most famous haunted locations in the United States, and it's tied to a chilling legend dating back to the early 19th century. According to folklore, the Bell family began experiencing terrifying supernatural occurrences in their home, from strange noises to physical attacks. The entity believed to be responsible for these happenings was a spirit known as the Bell Witch, who tormented the family for years. The story goes that the Bell Witch was particularly focused on John Bell, the family patriarch, whom she relentlessly haunted until his death. The entity also terrorized the family's children, especially Betsy Bell, who was said to have been physically harmed by the witch. Some witnesses claim that the Bell Witch was able to speak in multiple voices, change its form, and even physically manifest itself in front of people. The Bell Witch Cave remains an infamous site for those interested in the paranormal. 7. The Winchester Mystery House, California, USA. The Winchester Mystery House in San Jose, California, is a world-renowned architectural oddity, and its eerie history has captured the imagination of ghost hunters and history buffs alike. The house, built by Sarah Winchester, the widow of the inventor of the famous rifle, is said to be haunted by the ghosts of those killed by her husband's invention. Sarah Winchester believed that the spirits of the dead were angry with her and that they would torment her unless she kept building her home. As a result, she constructed a sprawling mansion with numerous rooms, stairways leading to nowhere, and doors that opened to walls. The house is famous for its confusing layout and labyrinthine corridors, which some believe were designed to confuse the spirits that haunted Sarah. 8. Poveglia Island, Italy. Poveglia Island, located near Venice, Italy, is considered one of the most haunted places on Earth. The island has a dark and tragic history, as it was once used as a quarantine station for the plague-stricken in the 18th century. Thousands of people were sent to the island to die, their bodies left to rot in the open air. Later, the island was converted into a mental asylum, and it's said that the spirits of those who died there, both from the plague and from mistreatment in the asylum, still haunt the island. The island is now abandoned and off-limits to tourists, but there are numerous reports from those who have ventured onto the island of ghostly apparitions, disturbing noises, and an overwhelming feeling of dread. Despite its eerie reputation, Poveglia Island remains a subject of fascination for thrill-seekers and paranormal investigators, and its tragic history makes it one of the most haunted locations in the world. There you have it, the 8 most haunted houses in the world, each with their own terrifying story. From the restless spirits of soldiers to vengeful ghosts of tortured souls, these locations continue to be shrouded in mystery and fear. Let me know in the comments which haunted house story gave you the creeps the most, and don't forget to hit that like button, share this video with your friends, and subscribe for more spine-tingling content. Stay safe, and remember, some places are better left undisturbed.